guys, it is Battle Gaming here. My name is Oliver, and today we're playing some Flight Simulator X. Today we're flying from Sandefjord Torp to Egkk, which is London Gatwick in England or Britain. Yeah, we're flying in a Boeing 737-800, which is a fantastic aircraft and one of the best on the market. Actually, it's Pmdg's 737-800, and I'm looking forward to fly today. Okay, so we can maybe just go through first part of yeah, setting up for our flight and etc. So we are going to plan our flight, which I do at simbrief.com, which is a fantastic website where you can create new flights and etc. and yeah, just fantastic. And you can download the route for FMC in the Pmdg, and you can just upload it directly in the plane, and you don't have to type it manually. So that's just fantastic. I love it. So let's just get started. First thing you do, you go to simbrief.com, where you have to make an account to do this. It's totally free, so that's just great. And you just create a new flight like so. Airline, just 1 second. The website is translated. If I can fix that. Yeah, if I just do that, maybe 1 second. So yeah, let's just try to do that one more time. There, create a new flight. Why does it do that? That's annoying. If I try to do that, yeah, there. Okay. Our airline today is going to be Ryanair, which actually fly into Torp from England, I think. So that will be RYR, like so, and our flight number will be RYR26R. Our departure will be Ento, which is Torp, to Egkk, which is Gatwick. And here you can see our altitude. So the clock for the moment is 5 minutes over half 7. So we're going to depart at around let's say 19:15, which should give us about 30 minutes to work with the airplane and setup and etc. Our aircraft will be, as I said, a Boeing 737-800 NG, and our departure runway will probably be 36. Yes, and arrival will probably be 26 left. Passengers will be full. Air fuel weight is probably going to be around 36.1, I think. But we're going to use a website to plan our fuel, not Simbrief, but fuelplanner.com. which is a fantastic website too, like so, and it will be the first one here. We'll see, yeah, the first one. And once you have filled out, it's optional to fill in these entries here, as you can see. So they will be calculated automatically, but you write them if you type in here. So and then you just click generate OFP. Yes, and this will generate a briefing package for us. I'm sorry if my voice is crap. I'm catching a cold. Fucking spring weather. Okay, and as you can see, here is our route, which takes us over the ocean, over the pond, to Britain. And as you can see, here is Egkk, just outside London, Gatwick Airport. Like so. That's good. We got our OFP right there, which I have on my other screen here, so that's no problem. And what we're going to do now is download FMS, and it depends on what aircraft you have. As you can see, it's a variety of aircrafts here, but I'm going to do a Pmdg flight, so you're going to download this one right here, Pmdg flight plan. Download, and that should start to download here now, which is great. And as I have this on my other screen, we can just remove this now, and we can go to our file explorer and just open another one like so, and to transfer this file into our Pmdg 737, what you want to do is you want to go to where your Pmdg aircraft is located, which is in Steam for me, because I'm using Steam Edition. So you're going to Steam, and then Steam Apps, Common, Flight Simulator X, and you find yourself Pmdg, which is here. Flight plans, NGX, and you go to download, and here is my flight plan, and you just drag it. Yeah, right there. You just drag it into the NGX flight plan file, or yeah, just drag it right in, and that should be okay. Like so. Everything should be good from there, and you just can click it out and go into your flight simulator. But we're also going to find our fuel for this flight, and for that I use fuelplanner.com, and you just select your aircraft, which is a Pmdg 737-800, and we're flying from Ento to Egkk, and plan out. As you can see, our total fuel in pounds will be 16,129 pounds of plain fuel. Okay, that's good, I guess. And what we can do now is just jump right into our airplane and simulator, and I'll see you guys there. Fantastic. Okay, and just a beast to fly. It's just fantastic. I would say it's 99.8% realistic when it comes to flying and the whole systems. It's basically exactly the same as the real thing. It's just fantastic. Okay, as you can see, it's a Ryanair livery. It's just amazing with that logo, and as you can see, the cargo doors. And if you're wondering, the add-on I'm using for movement around this aircraft and outside is called EZDOK, which is a fantastically good add-on which you can buy at EZDOK.com for about 32 euros and $34 or something, and it's just an amazing add-on which can make your experience in Flight Simulator so much better. So if you don't have that, go get it, and you can just feel the amazing experience which I can experience with it. Okay, since we have talked a little bit about the aircraft now and this add-on, we can jump right into the cockpit. As you can see, for the moment now the aircraft is in a turnaround state, which we will then start setup and get out of Sandefjord Torp right away. So the first thing we'll take a look at now is our fuel. As you can see, we have 500 pounds of fuel in each tank after last flight, and our amount for this flight is 60,129, I think it was. Yes, we'll put that in there, like so, and we'll add some more for reserves and go around and etc. So we'll add about 650 pounds, which makes it 16,850 pounds, and we have some more to go with. As for payload, we'll go with full passengers for this flight, so it's about 174 passengers, 7,400 cargo in front, forward section of the aircraft, and 9,000 in the back, like so. And we get a zero fuel weight of 138.2. Okay, that's good. We're done here. We can check our ground connections. That's good. Doors are good. We have started to load to board the luggage and passengers now, and we'll start to set up the FMC. But first of all, we'll do the pre-flight checklists, which is to set up the IRSs, and yeah. So we'll do that now. Let me see if we can get to the back here. Okay, pre-flight checklist. The first thing we want to do, I'm just checking something here. Okay, the first thing we want to do is to set the IRSs to nav, like so, and they will pop to a line on both sides, like so. We'll turn on the window heat for left and right, like so. We can arm emergency lights, like so. We can turn on no smoking sign. Since we're boarding passengers, we can turn on seatbelt signs too. We can chime the attendant, and as the forward left fuel pump is on, we can start the APU like so, and as you can see, that will start to spool up now. Just going to wait for it. And there you can see it. It's going up at a good rate, and then it will stabilize. When it starts to go down, it will stabilize. Okay. As for lights, logo lights and strobe lights is good for now. Strobes are steady. And that's pre-flight checklist. Great. We can remove this warning, and we can get back to the FMC. We can just click out this warning. It's air conditioning. We'll just flick on the packs. Flick that on right there. Okay. That's good. What we can do then is to go to FMC at our FMC, and we'll, once you get to the ident page, you'll click pulse init, and this is our position, and we'll put in ENTO like so. Gate for the moment, I'm not quite sure what gate I'm on for the moment, so we'll just take the GPS left information and we'll set that in here. And now the aircraft knows where it is, so the systems pop alive, and it should look like this. That's good. As for the position it, we're done there. So the next thing you want to do is click route, and we'll enter our route, which is ENTO to EGKK, like so. And you remember that we downloaded the FMS file and added it to our FMC. So what you want to do to load that in is you click co-route, and you go to your alternate route, which is ENTO EGKK. You will hit that, and you'll click execute, and you can see our route will now start to show up on our nav display. Our entire route from A to B, as you can see. Great, that's good. That is done. Now our we'll find our departure route out of Sandefjord Torp, and we'll find our departure runway. Our flight number, as you remember, is RYR 26R, like so. And our runway we'll find out by checking it with the 80s, which we'll find at 1907. Is that right? Yeah. There you go. Like so. Wind, runway wind is at 198 at 15. Altimeter is 29.59, which we have. Departing runway 18. Okay, we got that. We will check our route now. Before we hit activate execute, we can go to departure. We're departing runway 18, and you remembered that we was in sim brief, And our departure out of Torp is Luto 1G departure, which is here. And you click route and check it that it's good, which it is, and you hit activate, execute. Great. The route looks good. We are ready at that front. Everything is good there. Fantastic. Now we want to go to Perfinite, and first of all what we need is our zero fuel weight, which you will find at fuel. And our zero fuel weight is 138.2. Reserves is 6.0. Calisthenics is 12. Sorry. Cruising altitude is 340, which is 24,000 feet. Our cruise wind is 209 at 050. At 050. Yeah, that's good. Our transition altitude is 4,000. And we'll hit execute. We're done with that. Fantastic. Perfinite will take a 24 kd rate, since the runway is a good length. And we'll just hit in 10. Actually, 1, okay. 9, 8. Yeah, okay, just hit 0 there. Yeah, okay, delete that. Yeah, okay. Clear that. Okay, takeoff page. We're going out with flaps 5. Our CG, you'll just hit that 2 times and you'll get the trim too. We'll do that after page 2 of takeoff refrigeration. Running winds. Sorry for that. Takeoff winds is 198 at 50. At 15. Like so. Slope is dry. Yeah, dry. Yeah. I think that's right. Dry. It's okay. Okay, we're done here. I think we're just hitting 10 there. Like so. Okay, and our refrigeration speeds, V1 is 140, VR is 145, V2 151. Once you have done this, you're done with FMC. What you want to do now is to start to prepare the rest of the aircraft for the flight. And to do this, we'll bus our APU to the aircraft. You can now turn on your fuel pumps. You can hit in your cruise altitude at the pressurization panel, which is 340, like so. And we can get rid of that ATIS because that's annoying, like so. We can get rid of ground power now, we don't need that anymore. because we have a stable energy power now on board, and everything looks good there. Okay, so let me see. 1 second. Yeah, okay, I think that's good actually. What we can do now is to start to test our aircraft, but first of all we can turn on some lights for the rest of the cabin, so we don't need to have this dome light on all the time, like so. Panel and overhead panel, right there, like so. Great. Just go to our normal seat view, and what we can do now also is to hit the yaw damper on, like so. Okay, that's good for now. We can start to test some systems now. We can test our lights. And I check that every light here is functional, like so. Seems good. Everything is illuminating. Looks good. We can also check our autopilot disengage and auto throttle disengage and FMC. FMC reset. Looks good. We can test our pressurization and test our oxygen, which is 100%. That's good. We can test our engine overheat. Engine number 1, engine number 2, overheat is good. Rear lights are functional. Engine all green. APU is green. Left and right APU green. That's good. That's functioning right. Fault APU that INOP fault. That's good. We can flick our TCAST to test and then hit TARA, like so. Good. Fantastic. TCAST test passed. We can move this monster cushion. We are fully aware of it. Everything is good down here now. We have checked that. We can go to the overhead. We can test our Mach airspeed warning test at number 1. Good. Number 2, good. Stall my side, stall his side. That's good. Flight recorder 30 seconds. You don't need to do this actually. I'll just do it. And IRS is set to nav, both sides. LED device is good. IRS display looks normal. And flight director is normal. Everything is good there. Our gears are all green. That's good. And we can test our overheat wing body. That's also good. That's great. We can now flick on our fuel pumps, like so. And we can flick that to number 3. And we're good, I think. Overheat. No, overhead, sorry. Okay, I'm aware of that. There's no problem there. No problem there. Okay. that's okay, and we can also test our system test, which is ground proximity, and
Glide slow.
everything here.
Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
That's good. Fantastic. Everything is good there. That's okay. Fantastic. Now we can do this CDU panel, which we actually should have done a long time ago, once we were done with FMC. But we do it now. The first thing you want to do is to enter your V2 speeds, which is 151. You're entering this in your speed section, 151. You want to enter your runway heading of takeoff, which is set at 178. Like that, actually 179. Yeah, that's good. Our altitude, we're going up to 9,000. And we can flick our auto throttle arm on. You can hit data and terrain. Data and terrain, both sides. You can take VR 1 and 2, both sides. And of course you can flick the flight directors on and turn on the co-pilot side, because the pilot is flying today. Okay. We can also hit the TFC, the CTR. Yeah, we don't need that, so it's good. Fantastic. I think we're basically ready for departure. Just going to remove ground connections now, and we want to set our parking brake like so, and we'll remove air start unit, ground power, and wheel trucks. We're done boarding luggage and cargo, so we'll close cargo doors, and we're done with ground equipment, so we can close equipment hatch. I assume we're done boarding soon. Why won't the VNAV arm? There we go. Yeah, okay. We'll arm VNAV and LNAV actually. We'll wait with that. We'll just have that on actually. Like so. That's good. And yeah, I think we're ready for pushback soon. Then everything looks good. We'll hit that to open auto actually. Okay, that has no effect. Okay, we are ready for departure in the cockpit then. We'll check out all the chocks are gone. We are ready for departure. Can change view, set up a couple of views. Mandatory wing view, like so. And we're ready for departure. And we can now close the door, and we can take upstairs. Doors and stairs are going now. It's fantastic. Like so. That's good. Each stairs is closing in, and we are ready for pushback. Fantastic. We'll take 63, which is linked, and we'll just start. Okay, we're ready to push back. Check the systems a final
We're all
time.
set to go up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion.
Let me set the squawk.
Roger that, ready for push. Power and air are clear, doors closed, we are ready for pushback. Please park and brake, please.
Okay, ready for departure.
Okay,
We
park
can
brake is
flick
on.
our strobe lights on at the collision and the wing lights on, and we can start number 2 now. Once we start moving,
Brakes off.
we are moving. Okay, we can start number 2. Starting number 2. Great, we can flick this clock on now.
Push is complete, set park and brake, please.
That was short, okay.
Roger that, ready for push. Power
Yeah,
and air
we'll
are
take it
clear,
one more
doors
time.
closed, we are ready for pushback. Please park and brake, please.
Yeah, so released. Yeah, it's 78%. We can
Okay,
take fuel and
park
pressure
brake
in
is
now.
off, cleared to push.
I missed that actually. You're going to flick it up immediately once you reach
Brakes off, here we go.
once you reach 23%. We'll just wait for that to stabilize now, and we can flick camera crew seat belts on and remind them that we're departing and that they need to secure the cabin. Number 2 is stabilized. We can now flick number 1 on and start that.
Push is complete, set park and brake, please.
Push is complete. Park and brake set.
Alright, brakes are set and pressure's
Just hear those
Okay, sir,
amazing
no worries,
engine
pin it
sounds.
down, 1 10 on the right.
CFM engines, I think.
Alright guys, thanks. You're cleared to disconnect.
Fantastic
We will
engines.
be watching for the pin and the release
Okay.
guidance on the right side of the airplane. And
Climb
we'll see you guys
and
next time.
licks.
Roger that, have a good flight.
We forgot it once more. Okay, we'll just flick that now. And that will start to spool up immediately. Sound those roaring engines. Okay. Waiting for that to stabilize. Ground equipment is gone. We can now turn on turn off lights, taxi lights and VV lights. Number 1 is stabilized. Startup is done. We can flick right pack, left pack and isolation valve to auto. APU bleed can go off. Propete can go on. Anti-ice can go on because it's 5+ degrees. If it's under 5 and 5 degrees, you need anti-ice. That's good. Lights are all good. We can now take the APU off the bus. We can turn off APU. We don't need that anymore. And we can turn on auto brake RTO. I don't think we'll use 80s, no ATC, sorry, for this flight because we all know that the stock 80s or the default 80s sucks, so we'll just ignore that. And we can see those fantastic flaps coming down now, and I'll bring out my yoke. And we'll start our taxi for takeoff once we have done a little control check. Trying to check that everything is okay now. Chime attendant that we're going to start our taxi. And everything is good. Okay, we're ready for taxi. Please park and brake. And we'll do a little check, forward, backwards, rudder functional, and we'll raise our spoilers. That's good. Down with the spoilers again, and everything is good. fantastic. Once we cross the runway, we will take landing lights on because we're crossing a runway. So that's the realistic thing to do, and we'll follow the taxiways to our runway, which is right down there. Actually, the runway is in front of us now. We need to cross over and follow the taxiways down to the end of the runway. We're entering runway. Landing lights on. Right is clear. Left is clear. And we'll cross. We're over. We'll take up our lights again, like so. Landing lights. And we'll taxi down to our runway. As you can see, we have the wing flex at the ground, and the wing moves because of the bumpiness, which is awesome. And we'll just taxi out to the runway, which is right down here. You can see the runway lights. The blue lights are our taxi ways. The white are always runway lights. And of course your normal runway path lighting, so the captain can see, or pilot can see whenever you are going to land. Okay, going a little bit fast, maybe slow a little bit down. Easy view. Okay. Okay. And we're coming to the end of the runway here at Torp. Sandefjord, Norway. So to slow down, release the throttle to idle. Just go right to the left here. And we got to runway ahead. We can now cabin crew sit down for takeoff. We can now flick one, runway to the right, runway to the lights off. We can take landing lights on, taxi lights off, and we're ready for departure. Takeoff. We can flick our lights down there if we can find them. There we go. We'll do a rolling takeoff, which means we don't stop at the runway. We are ready for takeoff, 40%. We'll hit the toga button, which is far down on the top. Like that. Toga. And takeoff. I think it's good. Final check. Over 18 knots, 100. At rotate, we'll rotate the aircraft. Rotate.
Rotate.
V2. Pull the aircraft gently to the air. We're in there. Fantastic. Positive rates, gear up. Gear lights red. Gear is going up. We'll follow the pathing. I think we might have some turbulence out of Torp. And we'll just follow the crosses. VNAV, LNAV armed, and departing. Fantastic. Let's show that. Great. That's good. Let's level out here now. We'll soon let autopilot do its job. Flaps 1. Flaps is in movement. And we're going into overspeed. So the speed over here. That's good. We'll flick the autopilot on like so. We'll span altitude into me a couple of times. We're climbing, and we got our barometer. We'll set that to standard, like so, and run away. We'll lock air. Can we move our yoke now? Sorry, and we can do after takeoff checklist. Okay, after takeoff checklist. Air condition and visualizations is set. Start switches set off. Landing gear up and low lights. Auto brake off. Flaps set 1 for some reason. We'll set our cruise altitude, which is 340 now. Oh, waiting some turbulence. And we're going out of Torp. Get the weather. Understand what's going on with the speed movement. Let us go faster. Flaps will not go up, so I don't know what that's all about. Runway heading is no longer needed, so we'll set that to 3 EZDOK again, like so. I don't understand what this is right there. It's limiting our speed. Gear is now locked. Shit. No. Oh. Yeah, that's okay. I thought we on the gear now. Okay, we're passing 10,000 now. Landing lights off. Momentum lights off. Eagle lights off. Once we come at 15,000, we'll remove wing lights. Yep, looks good. We're going out of the coast now. And we're going. This doesn't make any sense. We'll just take that, but anyway. Like so. Okay. For some reason they flicked the flaps up. Our problem went away. departure. You can see our route. Basically, TC is top cruise, and that's the moment when we reach 340, and that's when we can let our passengers go free in the cabin. Cabin crew can now walk freely around in the cabin after takeoff. Okay, I guess I will be back once we reach our top cruise. So, yeah, that's okay. I'll be back. Okay guys, we are now currently at our cruise, which is 340, and as you can see, actually I just reached cruise. And as you can see, we have not planned our arrival for Egkk, which we have to do before we start our descent, of course. But actually, I just reached cruise now, so I know for a fact that in the real world you wouldn't start to plan your arrival right away when you reach cruise like this, especially at this length of a flight. But of course, when it's shorter flights, like Oslo to Bergen, for example, in Norway, you would start to do it as early as possible. Yeah, basically what we're going to do now is we are going to start to plan our arrival, just for the sake of the video. What you want to do then, once you are going to plan your arrival, you click DEP-R, the Egkk arrival. We're arriving at ILS 26 left, and when we planned out our flights, the last waypoint is Lum B3, which is Lum 3, yeah, this one right there. We'll take that. We go to route, execute. Like that, and we have planned our arrival. As you can see, it's actually quite shaky up here now because of the turbulence throughout the flight. It was actually a really noisy departure out of Torp. Oh, traffic. That's awesome. But you know, the default AI is really sucks, and it takes up a lot of frames. So maybe I'll stop using it. Okay, so let's check our route. We're going to flick it to plan. You zoom in and you go to legs. You click step, 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 until you find a route discontinuity. The TD is where we'll start our descent, and our arrival into Egkk looks good. But we got a route discontinuity, and then you just click the waypoint right after the discontinuity, and you just click it, and you click the one right before, and it just creates a waypoint right into the last waypoint, which is our localizer. This is where we want to use VR lock and approach, where the aircraft will basically ILS land for us, but of course we're going to hand fly it in for more realism. and of course because of better conditions and such. So yeah, that's okay. But what we want to do now is to click Init Ref. Right here, Egkk 26 left, and you look at ILS 26 left and course. This is what you need to fill in into our TFR and both navs, so it will be able to ILS land. So first you want to fill in your number here, which is 110.90. Really shaky now. 2 minutes. 110.90, like so. Both sides is really important. 108, 109, no 110.90, sorry. Like so, and you just click this button, and it will transfer into active. Both sides really important. 110.90, 110.90. And of course course, which is what we will set in right here. The course is 259, and we'll enter that right here. 259 and 259. That's it for the ILS, and here at the BREF we can choose approach F. We can choose what flaps and speed we will go in with, and this is based on the runway length and weather and such. So because the runway in Egkk 26 left is 10,879 feet, which is 3.3 kilometers long. We'll use flaps 30, which is at 151 knots, and we'll hit flaps slash speed, and that will fulfill in here. That's just a speed restriction, nothing to worry about. And as you can see, our ILS information will appear at our main display, and our refrigeration speed and flaps. And basically, there you have it. That's really the only thing you have to worry about for the approach. So that is a Airbus A321. Nice. Flying onwards at 23,000. It's probably descending into landing. Yeah. But anyways, that's it for now. Once we come a little bit closer, I'll talk to you later. Okay, fantastic. Everything is good, and we are ready for arrival. Great. I'll come back to you later. Okay, guys, we're at the top of the set now. So we'll start our descent now. As you can see, right when the aircraft hits the triangle, hits TD, we'll start our descent. And what we can do now is tell the passengers to fasten their seatbelts, and we will start our descent. Fantastic. And there you go. The plane starts to automatically descend, and as you can see, this green arch is where the plane anticipates that we will reach our landing altitude, which is 6,000. So basically the arch tells us now that at about we will reach about 6,000 to around tan it around here. But we don't really want to hit 6,000 that early because, as you can see, it's quite a far way left. So we'll try to prolong all that as long as possible by increasing the vertical speed. So as you can see, like that. Is it a bit too long? Right there, about there, is fine. And yeah, basically that is it. Once we reach 20,000 feet, we'll put our engines to continuous. At 15, we'll put wing lights on. At 10, landing lights. Once we capture localizer towards the runway, we'll hit one of the top lights. We'll drop our flaps and gear. And yeah, we'll land in Gatwick. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to wait. Look at that wing view right there. Our big ass wing. It's majestic. Yeah, so we can basically just wait now for the descent. And once we hit 10,000, we'll also no 20 will also flick wing anti-ice to on again. Because it's cold in the UK right now, so yeah, it's fine. Let's see our wing view here. Look at that, like so. Look at that beautiful aircraft though. It's just fantastic. It's actually modeled inside too, but because of the default problems with the physics, as you can see once we enter the aircraft, we will see through the wall, and yeah, so it's ruining it quite a bit. But the interior is actually not too bad when it comes to quality. But the exterior is just fantastic. The qualities are so high, and it's just amazing. Just love it. As you can see the logo light back here, which lights up that big tail wing. The aircraft again. Back there. So, yeah. There we go, the UK. London is probably around here somewhere. We got some clouds. Actually, I'll check the weather right now for Gatwick. Checked it. Couple of hours, so Gatwick. Yeah, actually, it's not as cold. Sorry for that. It's not as cold as in Norway. It's 8 degrees. It's a light drizzle with the rain. Yeah, rain is 91%. and it's a wind of 6 meters in a second. So it's not too bad. Okay, and we start our turn here. Let's just check our wings here. Looks good. Oh, a little bit of wind right there. So it's basically just wait now, 25,000. That's where we're coming up now. Few formations. Looks good, everything. It's actually quite detailed in this cabin, if I right. You can see the dirt on the screens is showing. So yeah, it's really good. Back in the cabin. Yeah. So we're coming up on 20,000 now. Our rate of descent is not too bad. So it's okay. It's actually quite a bit to go, so once we hit 90,000 I'll fast forward, so we don't have to watch the whole descent. The clock is hitting 11 right now in the UK, and it's just 12 midnight now in Norway. That's because Norway is 1 hour in front of England, so I would say the people in England are a little bit more lucky because of the clock, you know. Yeah. Okay. Actually, we can just flick wing anti-ice on right now. Chime the attendant, like so. And we can just flick them and still continues now. Don't worry too much about it. It doesn't have to be spot on. Look at the traffic. We have a visual on the traffic, so there's no ball right there. As you can see, zooming. Yeah, it disappeared. The traffic showed on our radar or nav display here. Yeah. Okay, so we're coming up on 21,000 now. I won't bother you anymore, so I'll just fast forward and yeah, I'll see you soon. Fantastic. Okay guys, we're now closing in at 10,000 feet, and we're throwing ourselves into the turn for the localizer. So what we want to do now, we are at 10,000 feet now. And as you can see, I have Gatwick 80s on right now, so we'll just remove that because I'm done with that. What we can do now, as we turn in towards localizer, we can put auto brake to 2. We can warn the camera crew of the situation and that we're closing in on localizer and arrival. We can now set down our speed to 200 like so, and we have our spoilers out, and we're going towards Gatwick now. Okay. Slow down rapidly at the vertical speed, so it's a long way to go to the localizer, which is here, so we're good. And we're closing in at the arrival. Okay, yeah, so it's basically just a wait now, I think. Yeah, basically it. For the moment being, everything looks good. Anti-ice zone, wing lights, set to continuous both engines, landing lights are down. Runway tunnel lights will turn on once we intercept with localizer. We got some traffic in front. Seems okay. I think we're about when we're closing into ground. Also, but we can actually set our runway heading now towards the start of the localizer and not follow our flight plan. So we'll hit heading select. Like so. Everything is okay. It's good. And we can add more vertical speed so we get closer. We got some clouds in front of us, so we got some light drizzle. At the airport, so yeah. We're coming down at 6,700. We need more planned actually. I think as you can see, we can actually just stabilize right there. 6,500. Because as you can see, here's our localizer diamonds, which we need to follow, so we can add some form of vertical speed, so we can drop it down so we can follow it. As you can see, we're doing great for the moment. We can now camera crew, prepare for landing, sit down, thank you. Like so, and we are ready for capture of localizer. Consuming it right now. We need to do the best we can to follow that localizer diamond, so we'll just add plenty of vertical speed. As you can see, we're actually speeding it up, which is something we don't really want. But if we drop to about 5,000, we should 4,500 actually. We should be good for our localizer decept, so we can actually, God forbid, so because we need to slow down. We can now put in our estimated landing speed of 151 knots, and we can go to flap 1 configuration. As you can see, flap is coming down now. And we can now hit VR lock, which means, as you can see, we have hit VR lock now, and this means that it will lead us to the glide path and approach, which we should get soon. will descend us down at the perfect glide slope down to the runway, which then is in ILS. So we're doing fantastic for the moment. We can drop our speed brakes now. We can flick our runway turf lights on. We can now tell the camera crew to sit down, thank you, and we can drop more flaps. Like so, which helps us slow down. We can our speed brake. Here is our runway. We should be visual soon. Runway in front right here. Oh, it's really dropping now for some reason. And we can drop a gear. We can take out our yoke now. It's struggling a bit to hold on glide slope because of the winds, as you can see. Flaps is good, we're slowing down, we're doing exceptionally good. We can drop to 50 now. As you can see, our runway in front. Final warning to camera crew. Camera crew, final warning, landing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're landing, thank you. And we can take out our yoke. And I will take control soon. We can drop flaps even more now. We are at the referation speed, so we can drop flaps 30. Like so. And it's holding us on a glide path. We have some turbulence at approach. We are fully ready for approach right now. Everything is great. It couldn't be better. Let's just do a final check. Everything is good. And we got 2500. Okay, what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to take control of the speeds. I have throttle now. I'm in full control of throttle, and I will soon take control of the aircraft. Okay. It's actually really crazy crosswind right now of about 50 knots or something, so I'm going to take control now. I got control of the aircraft. See, I got control. I'm just going to do my best to keep it on glide path right now. Follow that diamond. Keep it on. Do my best to keep it on. I have good visuals. We're way too fast. Run off that speed by raising the nose. Add more power. Okay, we're doing good. Doing good. 1000 checked. Just. It's crazy how this wind is taking me. I have to drop speed way much now. Okay, I'm just going to focus on landing it, so I'm just going to shut up now, I think. Okay. We're doing really good now.
Port light slow.
20. 10.
10. Okay, we got a crazy glide here now. Come on, touchdown. Touchdown smooth and safe. Okay. Auto brake to it, sting. Reverse thrust. Six knots. Reverse is stowed. I have control, manual braking. And we got some drizzle. We'll turn on the wipers. Turning off runway. I'm not perfectly happy with that because of the glide. But other than that, it was actually quite good. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Spoilers down. Okay. I'm just going to start to clean up now, and we'll taxi to gate. Great. Let me see here. Taxi lights on. Good. We're just going to cross the runway here. Not got any traffic, so it's clear. Okay. I'm going to start to turn in here. Like so, and I'm going to start to clean up. I didn't see too much of that drizzle at approach, so that's okay. And I'll speak. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. We hope that you enjoyed the flight with Ryanair. Thank you for choosing Ryanair. Please ask you to have your seatbelt fastened and to stop by gate. Thank you. Have a great night. Yeah, I'll just do nothing to think about. I'll just ignore that. Announcements, not really important here. Flight director is off. And we'll take off flaps. I can see flaps going up. Like so. Okay. Okay. We're doing good. We can stop this clock right here. Hold like so. Coming into gate right now. And flaps is up. Fantastic. Anti-tasking off now, so that's okay. T-cast set like that. We'll park down at the gate, down here, not over here, but down here. Okay. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. The landing wasn't too bad. We had a glide, and because of the winds we had to apply quite a bit of rudder at the end, but not too bad. I'm not going to complain about the landing. I must say I've done better, so yeah. I've done better than this, but I'm not unhappy about it. Just some things we could have done better. Yeah, just exit to gate down here. Actually, I haven't tweaked my simulator yet, so that's why I have some FPS drops here and there. I haven't quite understood how I'm going to tweak it yet, so I haven't understood that. So yeah, it's not too much I can do about it. But you know, I'll do my best to make the FPS as good as possible. Yeah, it's not too bad at the worst airports. Yeah, so we'll just vacate at the gate down here, as you can see. Take off taxi light, green lights. We can take the strobes off and we'll just vacate at the stand down here. Everything is cleaned up at the CDU, so that's good. We'll just turn right into the airport here, to the gate, sorry. Building view. Oh shit, this is going to be bad parking right there. There, not too bad. Okay, parking brake set. Engines cut 1 and 2. APU start, which we should have done, of course, right when we landed. We'll just get that ground equipment hooked up as fast as possible. Like so, and we'll bust in our ground power, like so, and we'll release the passengers from their seats. Perfect. Okay, fuel pumps off. We'll get our gate, sorry, the gate, like so. And fuel and electric, yeah, and low at that one, so that's not too bad. Let us see here. We can turn the AEROSOFT off. Window heat can go off. Prop heat. Packs off. Oh, what's? Oh shit. Shit, 1 second. Yeah, so fuel pumps off, isolation mount auto, and we'll set that to 10,000. Ring lights and the collision lights off, and as you can see, our ring view. Welcome to Gatwick, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the flight. I sure as hell did. I always love playing Flight Simulator X, so I hope you enjoyed. Yet again, thank you for watching my videos. I'll try to put up so much more videos, and I'll do my best to keep that. It's not always too easy to promise that I will put out the videos all the time, because I don't have too much time to do it, because I'm in 10th grade at school right now, and I really need to focus in the weeks. I really need to focus on my homeworks and tests and etc. You know, so yeah, it's really just that's the main focus right now, to get as good grades as possible. You know, so yeah, that's really the main reason. And yeah, I'm not going to bore you anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching Battlonic Gaming. I hope that you have enjoyed the flights. I sure as hell didn't think the landing was too bad, but you know, I'll try to do better in the future. Anyway, thank you for choosing Ryanair for this flight. I hope that you have had a enjoyable flight, and I'll see you. Thank you. Have a great Easter and so on. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.